Guys, hey, it's HES King Sock here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own fidget toys. These are very easy to make and cost less than $1, and they're very easy to transport. So, let's get started. To make a fidget toy like this that is able to come apart, you're going to need a Ziploc. I like using the Glad brand the best, but any brand will work. Some duct tape and some clear tape, and that's basically all you'll need. So, let's get started. The first step is to take your Ziploc and cut the excess plastic off the bag, and I already did this as you can see, but you want to be sure to leave a little bit at the bottom and a little bit at the top. Now it's time to decide how long you want your fidget toy to be. So mine I make about 1.5 inches long, which I feel like is a good size, but you can make yours a little bit smaller or a little bit longer, and you're going to cut the piece of Ziploc however long you want to make your fidget toy. Here is what mine looks like, and if you cut it off the very end, then you're going to also have to trim the end off just a little bit, or else it won't come separately into two parts. So you should have a piece that looks like this. The next step is to cut out 2 pieces of duct tape that are the same length as your pieces of Ziploc, and I'm going to be using an X-Acto knife for this, but if you don't have one, then it's perfectly okay just to cut it with scissors. Now you're going to take the first piece of tape and one of your Ziploc pieces. You want to make sure that the piece that actually attaches to the other side is facing up, and then take your piece and place it right above the part that closes together, but don't put it on it because that'll mess it up, and then flip it over and fold right where the plastic ends. Then you'll have a piece that looks like this. Here is where you can make a choice. I like to make both of the top and the bottom about even, but you can choose to make it smaller. But what I personally do is I just fold this halfway up and let that piece go right under that piece of Ziploc, and you have your first one almost completed. Taking this other piece, we are going to do exactly the same thing. Now is a good time to go ahead and clasp them together and make sure that they still work and you didn't put too much duct tape on it that interferes, and as you can see, they slide very well. And I like to add clear tape to mine, but this part is optional. I just found it makes it more durable, so keep watching if you want to figure out how to add clear tape. To clear tape these pieces, you need to cut out a piece of clear tape that is 1/2 inch longer than your total length. So if yours is 1.5 inches like mine, then cut out a piece of clear tape that is 2 inches long. Take this piece of clear tape and overlap it an equal amount on both sides. And again, you're going to make sure that you don't cover the mechanism for closing the Ziploc, and then you're going to use your fingernail and kind of press that down so it stays down, and then you're going to cut slits with your X-Acto knife where the duct tape and the clear tape line up. Turn your piece over and then fold those little tabs over, and this will just give you a nice clean edge on the outside. This next part can be a little tricky, but the goal is to leave the same amount on the other side overlap, so guesstimate about how long on the other side is overlap and make a slit there on both sides. I'll explain what I'm doing in just a second in greater detail, and then cut up from the bottom to those lines straight where the duct tape ends. Here is a better angle of what I'm doing. So right here is where I cut the slit, and so I'm just taking my scissors and cutting straight up from the tape to that slit. Now simply fold over the tape onto the clear tape, and you can press this down with your fingernail as well, and then you can fold over the top, and this is why those tabs come in handy, because you can fold over the top, press it down, be sure, and then you can fold over these tabs as well, and it'll give this top a nice rounded edge. So go ahead and repeat that process for the other one, and then you'll be done. This is how you make your own fidget toy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. And I also made a video that is similar to this. If you want to see it, I'll leave it at the left. Click on the middle to subscribe, and click on the right to see another video. Until next time, bye!